Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Outside target here, and he
0-1.
hits it for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tommy Pham.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in, number 11. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away.
Number 11.
In there, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got two strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Center fielder
takes a high fastball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Kershaw now on 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike two. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Hit on the ground out to short. A quick out number one. So one away here with the bases empty. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. Two away.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Colton Wong will stand in.
Batting six. Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a soft throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter.
And he lays off there. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jed Jerko is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. Jose Martinez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there. And
he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, right fielder.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals.
Leading off in the Cardinal fourth, third baseman.
And that's high 13. For a ball, 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Foul back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that. That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pham is retired. 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Dexter
Fowler. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Now another 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting, number 4. Catcher
Yadier Molina will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Colton Wong is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jed Jerko is at the plate as he watches ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Jose Martinez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Rendell Gritchick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
You froze him on the fastball there. Rendell Gritchick goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Matt Carpenter is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Tommy
tried to hold back, but this is popped up. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Tommy Pham is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Number 11 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Fielder, number 25,
Dexter Fowler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. High pop-up. Turner is there for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Yadier Molina.
And that misses, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Colton Wong will stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Colton Wong
lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Number 3, designated hitter,
Jed Jerko stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 3-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down. The Gateway Arch lit up at night here in.
leading up the bottom of the 9th inning for the Cardinals. First baseman, Jose Martinez.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1. Ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. Now here. The Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Stephen Piscotty will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Piscotty. Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-0. That's popped up out towards short right field. Forsythe onto the grass. He's got it one away. Here's Matt Carpenter. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens. Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Matt Carpenter goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Ready for another shot now, Tommy Pham. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Tony Cingrani takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looking.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Ready for another chance. Number 11. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In the dirt, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. Ball 2.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
And that misses as well. 3-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose just has to be the right pitch to hack at. That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Brandon Morrow takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Brandon Morrow.
Here's the first pitch. Dexter Fowler is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the Dodgers are going to advance. They're through to the National League Championship Series. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up...
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. Here's Michael Brantley. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd.
Michael Brantley
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but...
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a double. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third. And a poor gamble in hindsight there is the... Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. Previous history against Dellin Betances. 1 for 5. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Judge. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chance.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Aoki is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Andrew McCutchen will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Hit in the air to right field. After it is McCutchen. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros.
Third baseman Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. His line against Justin Verlander, 6 for 15. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let it go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. Let's see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
And this is taken in for the second out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded clean. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Correa.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Donaldson.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Jose Altuve.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, Wilson. The throw to first. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to the left side. He's up with it. The throw. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. On to first. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had. And for that, he's our top. Here's Corey Seager head-to-head against Nova. 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Fourth, third baseman, Justin Turner.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So stepping in, John Jaso. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
John Jaso.
Ground ball left side. Seager was right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
That's a perfect bunt. I consider that the double bonus. He's given himself up. They knew he was bunting. He dropped the bunt down, and the bunt was so good they couldn't get him out. We got the bases loaded.
Big pitch early. The 3. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Matt, that's why you pay to watch him play. It seems like he does something every game, whether it's a great catch, a great throw, a pretty swing, and here we catch a grand slam. That's why he's one of the best in the game.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder Gregory Polanco.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. There's one. On to first. A double play. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. An impressive 4 for 7.
Cervelli.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on. Tyler Glasnow is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Tyler Glasnow.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 down. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco coming on. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0.
Well, that was just a good pitch. He was able to fight it off and drop it in to pick up 2 runs right there. Nice job of fighting the ball off and finding a hole.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
McCutchen is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 35. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's running towards second. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Ready once again, Corey Seager for his career in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First delivery to him on the way. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted it inside with good hard stuff.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
The 2-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, up. The throw in time. Kike Hernandez will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury. Here's Starling Marte. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he could.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Here's the first pitch. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Granderson is there, 1 away. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Hey, this has been a great outing. He's already in the 9th inning. He's going on 100 pitches now. I want to see him complete this game. Finish it out. That's really impressive.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And Tinseltown will be aglow tonight. The Dodgers are National League champions. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco
There's a
Lindor.
knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1-2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter. The 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going.
And that's in there. Base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Yasiel Puig.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.